Okay, ready, Tay?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Lakers 5 right now. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in the small forward position.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4
like
pick
man.
back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
Bledsoe passes to Dragic. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Pass to Morris.
Good D, guys. Good D.
Just 5 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance shot. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. And Bryant kicks to Hill. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Plumlee. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
That's good.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. And that one hits back iron.
Kind of a
oh, man, what a play. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go.
Come on, Nash. Come on, Nash. Come on, Nash.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
You got to do your job.
Here's Nash. After the made shot from Goran Dragic.
Good job,
shot.
Boozer.
He takes it up and lays it in.
I like the trick you did there, Boozer.
Boozer's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
That's a bit of pass.
Nash with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
Tucker dishes to Plumlee. Dragic the pass to Plumlee. The shot misses. Boozer with the defensive effort.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy. He was an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers. He uses the analytics, and somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
Oh, that's wrong. Come on,
and
don't do like that.
Slammed in by Plumlee. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Bryant drives in. Hill kicks to Johnson. Out to Nash. For 3. Again, Nash missing.
His touch has disappeared.
Oh, get it!
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Wide open look. Nash with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Good job.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Dragic against Nash. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Bryant. On up the court. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he
Good D,
polished
good
it
D,
off.
good D.
Perfect.
Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Henry. No good with the layup. Here's Tucker.
Oh, good shot.
And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Lakers leading by 5.
Run a play, please.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? I mean, he's a big-time glass eater inside and above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that I think has tremendous upside and is extremely athletic for a front-line player.
Suns have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Good one, Sacre.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
And Plumlee still working to expand his skill set, but you don't find many 7-footers who can uncork a 40-inch vertical leap. I mean, his athleticism sets him apart.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Tolliver. The rebound by Sacre.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
And, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with
Soccer, come on,
3,265 steals over his career. Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard.
Lynn dishes to Young. That's short off the rim.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Here's Sacre. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
I saw a blessed man, my girl, a minute ago. Did you see him? You what? Oh no, I'm just now. A couple seconds ago, I saw it light up.
Sacre hits them both.
Bless, I know you're talking about ball and
Suns trail by 11. And here is Thomas. Cans the shot from the wing.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
It's the last shot, guys.
Thomas against Len. Misses from short range.
There was just enough defensive pressure to
God
get him
dang.
off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Come on, man. Hold up. Let me talk to you guys about something real quick here. Yeah, especially if I could put it in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Son of a biscuits.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers ahead.
Grinding.
They're up by 9. And the second
Gorilla
quarter will
doing
get
the
underway
Roger
just
Rabbit.
after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter.
I hate playing on this view, though.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far is,
Well, hold up. Let me see if I can change it. Maybe I ain't got to play with that way. No, that's what it is. It's broadcast stadium. I wonder if I put broadcast generic. Okay, cool. That shit's
been their ability to convert and
That was
score
probably
off
shooting
turnovers.
like that. Yeah, generic means that it's gonna be the same all the time. Broadcast means that wherever way it is when they do it on TV, that's what it looks like. I think that's what it's gonna mean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is better.
Suns trail by 9.
The Lakers had problems all over the place last season, but one reason they struggled on the road was due to the fact that they just always seemed to run out of gas during games. They had to expend so much energy that they often couldn't finish games well.
Green is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Len. And it's Dragic in at the 2. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Thomas gets the
Does anybody do it? If you ain't athletic enough,
there's the
they
dish
do it.
to Tolliver. Can't get it to go.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Kobe. With the bucket.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
As you said, the Lakers would get in trouble in a lot of road games because they would have trouble finishing teams off as the game wore down.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Tolliver kicks to Thomas. Kobe with the steal. And now the fast break. Nash with the ball. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Clark, when you can't finish teams on the road, it's hard to get wins. You can never leave a home team in a game.
You know, I'm not sure what it was with the Lakers last year, but as you guys said, a lot of games were lost by them after the half on the road. And some of that, I think, is just, again, not having quite enough talent to be able to sustain good play over a long period of time, especially on the road.
Nash with the bucket.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Now, we've seen a burst of energy from these guys, and their offense really starting to click.
Outside Boozer. Hill kicks to Bryant. Kicks it out to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And that's 12 points for Johnson.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Tolliver kicks to Green.
Good ball movement.
Connects from three-point range. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Kobe attacking. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
Well, he defended the shot, got back in the play, and grabbed the board. Nice play. Kobe Bryant in his 19th season
D.
in the league. But remember, he's played in 220 career playoff games. That's almost 3 additional seasons worth of games. Then you factor in his play with Team USA. I'll tell you, he's got a lot of mileage on those legs.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, Jeremy Lin knows that an awful lot is expected of him. He said, "I'm very young in my career, and because the expectations of Linsanity are so big and the shadow is so large, sometimes I have to take a step back and remind myself the journey has just begun. It can be hard to keep things in perspective, but gentlemen, he's trying to stay grounded."
And nobody certainly will ever forget Linsanity, but it would be asking, I think, too much for Lin to be in that zone all the time. Thank you, Doris. And Kobe Bryant, top 5 in all-time minutes played.
And Kevin, you know those minutes add up, but he's found ways to overcome the wear and tear and still remain effective. His great skill level and ability to make tough contested shots remains valuable.
Nash, the pass to Johnson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 5 assists in the game. Suns trail by 15. Thomas dishes to Lin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Nash kicks to Bryant. Into Johnson. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. So it's the Lakers now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nash. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nash has got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
You know, guys, some pundits criticize the Suns for waiting too long to trade away Steve Nash and start the rebuild, but they sure have made up for lost time.
They did a great job. They made some good trades. Jared Dudley leaving and Eric Bledsoe coming back. That's really the key move so far for Phoenix in the last couple of years, and that was a big reason why they had such a good season.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. .146 left to play here in the second quarter. In the pass to Young. The basket good off the assist from Lin.
He said he could do something, done did it.
1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Dragic. The rebound by Sacre. Sacre's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Henry dishes to Randall. He kicks it to Young. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful dish down low.
Dragic kicks to Plumlee. Over to the wing. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Dishes it to Morris. The feet to Plumlee. Tries again. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Plumlee's got 10 points. Lakers leading by 13. Lin the pass to Sacre. He feeds it to Henry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You gotta make that.
Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the left wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Lin kicks to Young. Wide open look. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
I didn't want to shoot, but
Lynn's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Dragic from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 13.
But with the lead,
and we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Now, but
we'll see you in a bit.
Plumlee. Dang, we both shooting high percentages. Jesus. You got to do something about that. That's all them layups you get. Some of a biscuit, man, making me mad.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well.
Well, Wesley Johnson has been great. 15 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Goran Dragic is one of those interesting character studies. Off the court, he's very humble and quiet and laid back. But tell you what, when he gets on the court, he plays with an aggression and a fire at both ends of the floor.
And Phoenix has possession. Suns trail by 11. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris.
Good job. Good job.
Morris dishes to Plumlee.
I need to talk to my guy real quick.
You talk about Dragic, plays with a lot of heart, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He plays with emotion and ferocity and intensity. I mean, he gets into you defensively, applies pressure, and creates turnovers, and does the same thing by attacking offensively.
And he sinks the second.
The Lakers might have sunk to the bottom of the Western Conference last season, but they still put up a pretty good fight against a lot of Western Conference teams.
Johnson draws the double. Back to Nash. And that one's good. And that's now 17 points for Johnson. Suns trail by 14. And it's Dragic off the drive. And that's collected by Hill. Hill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, one thing this Lakers group last year always played with was pride. And that should be a given, but that's not always the case. Sure, it was a down year, but they weren't just going to pack it up and give up and let their bitter rivals have the best of it.
Here's Nash.
Good touch.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
It's stolen by Johnson.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Dragic the pass to Bledsoe. It's deflected. Stolen by Boozer. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Boozer's got his second basket of the game.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Dragic kicks to Plumlee. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And that was a silver lining for the Lakers. They did manage to save some face with tough performances.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, last year was a lost cause for them. Between the injuries and everything, I mean, you can never count the Lakers down for too long in the West, and I think they'll be back, but boy, last year was tough. Goran Dragic last season really became a premier offensive weapon, dramatically improving his shooting percentage. In fact, over 50% from the field and 40% from long range, while scoring 20 points a game. Only the third player in the last 2 decades to hit those marks.
Now,
no, I didn't mean to shoot that.
They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Nash with another miss.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today. But luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Let go, let go.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers ball. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists, a record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
Now here's Len. Off target with the jump hook.
There you go.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Here's Nash. And
this game
lots
is
of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Had a hard time earlier, but that was just with one guy, though. Oh, this is first try.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far
website, if you go to
for
the
the
website,
Lakers.
you see everything is fixed.
Well,
right
forcing
now.
turnovers, you want to
Yeah,
convert
website,
at the
you can see
other
the
end.
status
That's what
now.
this club has done.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The free throw drops for Hill. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread out system might have limited his playing time.
Now here's Len. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. I mean, where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
Davis is checked in for Jordan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
3 times.
Well, Phoenix shooting 47%, pretty solid. Thomas dishes to Green. It's stolen by Davis. Young with no one around. Another miss by Young. Phoenix with the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Henrik kicks to Young. 3-pointer. Again, Young
come
missing.
on, guys. Y'all missing them. Missing my rhythm.
And it's the Suns' ball.
Good job. Good job,
Green.
man.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Come on, guys. Y'all can stop it.
Gerald Green played a big role last season for the upstart Suns. He shot well from long range, and of course, the former dunk contest champ, more than capable of finishing around the rim.
And for a player who was basically cast off by the Pacers, Gerald Green, Clark, played a career high in minutes with the Phoenix Suns.
Really happy for Gerald Green. He is instant offense, a tremendously talented player. He's gone the long way to get back to the NBA, but he seems to be solidly anchored in now.
Thomas gets to left. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas,
that's not what I said.
3 assists in the game.
It says that.
In the pass to Henry. Can't cash in from close range. For Phoenix, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Thomas dishes to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jumper falls for him. Dragic has got 5 points so far.
Jesus, this dude was a...
Lakers leading by 21. Lynn kicks to Henry. And the pass to Randall. Young with no one around. No good on the triple. The Suns have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Henry.
Nice one.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And Zulu, you feeding into him. I ain't making no better for either one of us, man. Come on now.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You said thanks a lot.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
Because you co-signing.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
First free throw is good. So for the Suns, both free throws good from Henry. Here comes Bledsoe. He dishes it to Morris. With 1 on the clock. Misses.
Wish I know how to do that stuff.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Good that time.
The Lakers on top, running away with it. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center.
No, he ain't spin. He wasn't spin. It was more like a pivot move. Got you. I want to mistake some of that. No, but but for years I still haven't learned that part of the game. I need to learn that part.
Lakers leading by 23. They've got Thomas. Gerald Green out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Dragic in the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bryant's shot is off. The Suns shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Steps back and fires. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 9th assist in the game now. Tolliver gets to
man. I told you, front and get the ball.
Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
Oh, man, what a play.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Back to Thomas. Takes
Good job,
the 3.
Cole. Where did we go?
And it's sent back by Kobe. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Wesley Johnson with the slam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time
to help
there.
him out.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
You know, before this recent streak, the last time the Suns went more than a season without making the playoffs was way back in 1988. Think just how long it's been for them not to be in the playoffs for more than a year.
Mind games with you guys, but that's not what I'm up by.
That one misses.
This streak of the Suns missing the playoffs, of course, starting back in 2010, but 1988, a good deal of the Suns roster wasn't even born there.
You sick. You sick.
Rockets the pass to Len.
Oh,
Goes up high for the two-handed
I
dunk.
can't stop this.
Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
Well, you gotta love his determination.
Fires from the wing. Uses the glass to drop it in. And it's 13 points for Steve Nash. Clark, you look at last season with the Suns, they almost put an end to that streak last year, but ended one game shy of the playoffs and back at Dallas for number 8 in the West.
Right in the mix until the final week, Kevin. They won't have the luxury of being slept on this year, though, as the league is fully aware of how capable that group is.
Kobe Bryant with a 2-year extension worth almost $50 million, Steve, highest paid in the NBA.
You know, a lot of people, Kevin, thought he should have taken a pay cut. I don't agree with that. I mean, he's earned every penny he's made and then some. The big thing now is, can you build around him, particularly at the stage in his career where his best years are behind him. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for the Lakers.
And people talk about the money that Kobe's making, but when you look at his value to the Lakers as a marquee player, whether in tickets or merchandising, I mean, he more than justifies that top dollar. And that's before you talk about his great legacy with the
Almost got the
ridiculous. Tore it down that time. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one. Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You look at the Morris twins out there, Markieff and Marcus. Defensively, you've got to check those jersey numbers just to make sure you know who you're guarding.
And Markieff Morris, a little taller, a little bigger, at 6'10", 245, but he and Marcus still get confused for one another all the time.
I'm still waiting for the day they swap jerseys at halftime when one of them is in foul trouble, but who knows? But, just two rock-solid NBA players, very skilled. They're going to be around in the league for a long time.
Yes, they will be.
And that one's good.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Bledsoe dishes to Plumlee. Great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Bledsoe against Len. Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. And the 3-ball is good.
Man, what's up with that, man?
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Here's Sacre. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And that's a foul called on Xavier Henry.
Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2
like I was
seasons
going
ago,
to
the
say,
Twyman Stokes Best Teammate.
He complains,
And, the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
I'm trying to tell you, he complains too much, and they get him for it too. He ain't fair no game. I'll tell you that right now.
Plumlee, the pass to Tucker. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
He had more difficulty than
Some
anybody.
changes for Phoenix.
Because he comes in and talks to that smack. He's mean to everybody and he's mean to the 2K.
Los Angeles leading by 20. And the names of that award memorializes the incredible story of Jack Twyman and Maurice Stokes. Stokes, an NBA All-Star in each of his first 3 seasons, but in a game in 1958, he took a hard fall, hit his head, and thereafter became paralyzed.
One of the saddest and most moving stories in the history of sports. Stokes was waived by the team, and his family couldn't afford his gigantic medical bills, but his teammate, Jack Twyman, worked tirelessly on his behalf.
Man.
A tremendous story of love, caring, and service in a tough situation.
Morris is checked in for Anthony Tolliver. Good on the second free throw.
Julius Randle had a great freshman season at Kentucky, amazingly consistent and dominant at times, but he still saw his stock fall a little bit. Concerns about his lack of length. He struggled at times to finish oversized. He didn't come up with a great number of steals or block shots. And the question is, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? We'll see, but I think he's going to be a productive pro.
Lynn's shot is off.
Great defensive anticipation there to challenge that shooter.
Leaps for it. Young with the steal. Pass to Henry.
I thought that was him right there.
Watching
in
the
corner.
line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
That was swaggy. People dang on afros, man.
And Randall struggled at times to finish over length. The low rate of steals and blocks, will he be undersized or a defensive liability at the pro level? That's been the question.
I don't have the answer to that, but it's certainly a good question. I mean, teams like their bigs to do 4 things: defend the rim, space the floor, rebound, and score inside. We know Randall can handle the last 2. Time will tell if he can get things done in the former 2.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
Hey, you did have good
Agreed,
discipline.
Steve.
I think I'll go back there and
The
get
fast
those
break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Wesley Johnson. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
On the wing, Bryant. Boozer kicks to Nash. Feeds it to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Nash's shot is off.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Thomas kicks to Dragic. Stolen by Boozer. Ryan in the post. He's guarded by Thomas. From 7. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Bryant hits them both. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Green dishes to Len. Pass to Thomas. A second chance effort. Len's shot is off.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Wesley Johnson.
What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, Nash had 13 and 12. Woo. 12 assists. Let me see. Who's that big dude for you making on a point? Plumlee. 8 out of 10. Who's this Lynn dude? 6 out of 8. Dang, we shot the same percentage, 55 to 50. What was the difference at?